Um, so what's going on? I'm 14. Is that 2K for the next generation is going to be $69.99, and the rumor is that a lot of basically all games are going to be $69.99.
I was just thinking that.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's 10 extra bucks. I'm not exactly sure, man. Like, I feel like the PS5 has to really be like one of those standalone consoles to where me spending an extra $10 on games, I wouldn't really feel like I'm jerking myself. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd say, I mean, there'll probably be a fuss about it at first. You know, people are always going to make some kind of fuss. There'll be some controversy. But I feel like after the initial fuss, I feel like people will just kind of just lay back and accept it. You know, it'll become the norm.
As far as the $69.99 go, I thought, and this was the thought in my head, I thought it was going to be $69.99 because if you buy it like on a current generation console, you could just upgrade for the extra $10 when you go to the next generation. That's what I thought it was for. So I had no problem with it. Then when I did some research, I found out that you had to get the $99.99 version of the game so that you could just upgrade when you move it to the next console. So I guess we got to keep a lookout on that because if you're just making it $69.99 because it's next generation, then you know, I understand it. Like, I understand inflation, everything go up in prices in years. And when's the last time video games really went up in price? That's some real shit. That's some true shit. But at the same time, it's like 2K. Now I'm looking at the lens. 2K. Do you really want to be the people that lead this fucking movement? You want to be the leaders that make games go up to $69.99, like, oh, 2K did it, so people should be used to it by now. Have you done enough to the fucking community? And I'm gonna keep playing you. You know, let me be realistic, but have you done enough? because yo, like I said, I understand inflation and everything, but I just, it's like 2K being the one to lead it is something crazy. As far as how that goes, if they're gonna do that, if all games are gonna be $69.99, I feel like gaming companies are gonna have to come up with good rewards for you playing their system.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Nintendo got if you buy the digital game, you get coins, right? And then you can later convert those coins into money to save money on games you buy later. Which I thought that was cool. That I was just shocked that they even decided to do some shit like that, right? Shocked. Because I'm pretty sure I could buy Super Mario Brothers for original Nintendo today, and it's probably $100, something like that. So, you know, let me not even take a classic. Let me say Super Mario Galaxy is probably still $50 for the Wii, for the original Wii. I wouldn't be surprised. So it shocked me that Nintendo did that, and I was like, yo, that's good shit. Until I got to switch myself and realize, oh no, you get those dope coins for the digital version, motherfucker. Now, if you buy the physical version, you're gonna get a lot of less coins than you would get from buying the digital.
Facts.
Yeah, so I think that
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you don't get the same amount of points. You get points for the physical version, but you do not get nowhere near the same amount of points. So, I mean the same amount of coins. So when I looked at it that way, I was just like, that's kind of a shitty thing to do because you see how Nintendo games stay expensive. They don't really drop in price. That means that their trade back value is better than other consoles too. Like if I bought Uncharted 4 back to GameStop today, I'll be lucky if I get $6. Lucky. But if I bought Super Smash Brothers Ultimate over there, I might get $20-something for that. So
Yeah.
the fact that
You
you
might
get
get
less
more,
coins,
honestly. But yeah.
yeah. The fact that you get less coins from physical versions, it's like, well, just in case you take it back, you ain't gonna get as much in response. But so they got that.
Yeah.
PlayStation has PlayStation rewards. I don't know. Google it. I mean, you get a point for every dollar you spend in the PlayStation store if you sign up for it. I'm not a fan of that shit either because it helps in the long run, but you got to spend 1,000 on PlayStation to get a $10 discount. So whoop de fucking do.
Yeah.
Xbox has Microsoft rewards. I mean, so I don't give a fuck. Since the beginning of the year, I've gained about 45, 55, 60 since the beginning of this year. And I didn't even have my Xbox in the beginning of the year. Since the beginning of this year, I've earned $60 worth of rewards that I was able to spend in the Xbox store. So they do the reward shit the best. But of course, right now they're trying to cover ground because they know they fucked up this generation as far as their games and their offerings and everything. So you gotta cater to the fans. But my whole point of that whole rant that I went on just now is like, if you're gonna raise the prices of games, I feel like we should get something back for playing your console. And I don't want to hear none of those responses like, what you get is the fun and enjoyment. They made a console that you can enjoy. The games is the gift. I don't want to hear no shit like that. Like, lately, I've really been pondering this shit in my head, and it's kind of made me want to mess with Xbox more often to even consider just getting the Series X next season because I just want something back for investing in your ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's about it. Yep.
Yeah. So when I first saw this $69.99 pricing, like, I don't know, like it felt normal to me only because, like, I guess, like, I remember when the prices jumped from $49.99 with the PS2 to $59.99 with the PS3, and I feel like you better have a reason. Like, what's your justification? Because the PS2 used DVDs.
Right.
The PS3 used Blu-ray.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So what technology is going to make it so that you guys have to charge me like that? Because remember, like, see, and this is the thing, like, the length of the game, like, there's some studios that put in crazy effort to make these games, and some other studios don't put as much. But you're gonna expect me to pay $70 for this game and $70 for that game too, when it took me 100 hours to beat this game, and the replayability is like at least an 8 out of 10, and this game is 10 hours long, but yet I'm less likely to replay it than a 100-hour game. So, like, I just hope it's not every game, and I hope it's like a case-by-case basis. That's what I'm hoping.
Same happen.
It probably won't be, though. I think it's going to be based on rep. I don't think it's going to have nothing to do with how long the games actually are. I think it's mostly just going to be off word of mouth and off of rep. So you're going to have games that you play for hundreds of hours. It's going to be $69.99. And you're going to have games that you could beat in 20 hours that are $69.99.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
And if that's the way it is, it sucks. But what are we gonna do?
And mind you, like, I'm just using like the duration of the game as like one measure, like, because a game could be great and only be 10 hours, or it could be great and only be 20 hours. But for it to be great, that means you have to, like, the game better be great. Like, you guys tested it out, like, there's like not a lot of mistakes, you understand, like the story's good, like whatever needs to be great. Like, if it's a platformer, it better be an amazing platformer. You better not be like falling, like there better not be some glitch that makes something hard. You know how, like, when games are difficult like a platformer is difficult because of design versus it being difficult because they didn't test the game out enough to see if it was logical, like whatever they did. Like there's a
Right.
difference.
That's how you
So,
get
like,
bugs.
yeah, so like they're better. It don't have to be a 100-hour game. It could be a 10-hour game, but the quality better. I better see the quality. You feel me? If your game is 10 hours long, I better see the dew on the I better see the dew on the grass, or like you feel me? Like I wanna, like you better justify it somewhere. Like you better have an amazing writer or an amazing.
They're gonna give you a game like Sonic Forces for $69.99.
Nah, fuck that. I'll sell my system.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. There were a few games that dropped for like $40 this generation. Most of them were remasters, though.
Mm-hmm. I did the crashes.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
I'm hoping that maybe they could have games like that aren't remasters, but because let's be honest, there's games that people make that they put the same amount of effort as the people who remastered other games did, and there's no reason why they should be charging like the full normal price. They should be charging like $40, $30.
Yeah.
Sometimes game prices are fair. Sometimes they're like a slap in your face.
Yeah, like yeah.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue to be a loyal consumer, or are you gonna say, enough is enough, and you're gonna start talking with your wallets?
Yeah.
Right.
Yo,
It's up to the consumer.
I'm a firm believer of talking with your wallet.
I'm also a firm believer of speaking with your wallet.
Yeah. So, you want to like elaborate on anything M4?
What about
the price? So like just price? How you gonna move forward with that?
Like I said, like it'll, you know what I mean? It'll be a little rough at first, but I feel like it's gonna be something, it'll be the norm. It'll be the new norm, and you're not really gonna be remembering like, hey man, remember that games used to be like $59.99. You're not even at some point. You're not even gonna even think about it.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not even gonna lie though. I think Nintendo. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked at Nintendo. They was like, yo, they getting away with selling games for $60 for the same price as us. Yeah. And those games have way less space or this and that. You feel me? Like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they had thoughts like that. Like it's just weird to me. And don't get me wrong. Like I know like Sony and Microsoft, when they first release systems, sometimes they operate on a negative. Like they what do you call it? They took a loss from making the systems, but then they get it back through the sales, the game sales. Yeah, through the software. But I don't know. We'll see, man. It's just
that's what. Yeah.
It's just gonna mean that people like us are gonna be more careful with the kinds of games we buy. That's all that means.
Yeah, I agree.
The systems are an investment, and the software is usually a return.
It should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so
that's why I got stuck. I'm stuck with this whole situation. That's why when SB loves saying, "Yo, this nigga really hates single player games, yo, multiplayer guy, you should die and burn in hell for all I care." When he say shit like that, it's not even as much me not wanting to play single player games. Y'all don't know the mind fuck my brain is going through when it comes to this generation of gaming before the next generation come out. It's like I have a PlayStation, right? Yeah. I have a PlayStation 4, lovely games, but beautiful single player games, son. Single player after single player after single player. Beautiful system, beautiful game. The thing about that shit is that it's things just like, yo, our game's gonna be $69.99 next year. Nigga, I used to be the guy that just used to buy PlayStation exclusive because it's for PlayStation. No plan on playing it anytime soon. It's just like, I'm gonna play this shit one day. But the thing that got me mixed up all in the head is that I'm telling you, if there's anything that Microsoft does right, it is the rewards and giving you something back for what you invest in your games. Like,
Yeah.
this is what you get points for every dollar you spend in the Microsoft store, right?
Yeah.
And if you're a level 2, I don't really want to dive too deep into that. You get 20 points per dollar you spend in the Microsoft store. 1,000 points is $1 off. You get points every time you search using their web browser. Using Bing, if you use their search engine, you get points every time you search on Bing. If you use their web browser, you get points every time you search. So I think they're doing it right with that. And, you know, of course, niggas know they got Game Pass. All those Xbox exclusives is going to come out day one on Game Pass. And then I just think they're doing it right as far as being consumer friendly. But I also know in the back of my head that they got to be consumer friendly because of, you know, what they did this generation. Now, with PlayStation, I do want to play my games, but I'm going to feel some type of way if I sit here and I play like Ratchet and Clank and I play Horizon Zero Dawn and I play Spider-Man and finish them and then fuck around and not have a PlayStation next generation. Now I'm going to be like, I can't even play part 2 to these shits. Like,
to another guy. Woke up to you, nice to meet you. Style like a Leah, girl, you're more than a woman. Hey, with that bodysuit feature, you a real diva. No Beyonce feature, I'ma need ya. Get up off that ass, let me teach ya. Yeah, you ain't even gotta stunt, I ain't even gonna lie. Since you walked up in the club, I've been giving you the eye. We can dance if you want, get distracted if you like. Must be a full moon.